Hello, my name is Jonathan Kozlowski, however I like to go by Jack, and I am a senior year undergrad civil engineer here at Wayne State. I've had plenty of classes where I've had to give presentations, so this is not my first time around the block. And today I'm going to be going through the article Fossils in Burmese Amber Offer an Exquisite View of Dinosaur Times and an Ethical Minefield by Joshua Sokol. Joshua details the situation in the country Myanmar, which is south of China, in which they have a great deal of amber fossil deposits in the northern area of the regional area of Tenai. Now, everybody's interested in these amber fossils due to how well they preserve ancient tissue, and so scientists are able to make incredible discoveries, and collectors want them due to how rare they are. There's a lot of difficulty getting these fossils out of there, in which I will go through further in this presentation. Amber fossils come from ancient hardened tree resin. This tree resin had been able to harden over time and was preserved underground. What's so important about this is how clear the resin hardens, and so you can see through it or see what's inside. And the important distinction that the resin was incredibly adhesive and was able to trap ancient animals such as birds, lizards, or bugs. And it did this so perfectly by seeping into the organic tissue, preserving the specimen for millions of years. A man named Zhang Lida leads the research for this in China, and he searches out for a lot of different amber fossils, and he will be the one who made most of the discoveries in the next slide. A market has been created for these amber fossils due to the demands from both scientists and collectors throughout the world, and there have been incredible discoveries made. Such discoveries as two tiny birds, which they had their feathers which were intact and feathers on their feet. This is important due to the fact that feathers are easily damaged due to being crushed by stone or frayed or just lost over the millions of years. These birds were rather perfectly preserved, giving us some insight into the past and how birds looked. A baby snake's vertebrae was open. The baby snake was believed to have decomposed a little before being trapped in the resin, giving scientists a view on how ancient snakes' vertebrae lined up. There are ancient spiders and bugs, as I mentioned, and this is important due to we were able to see that spiders had silk making capabilities, even as far as back to 99 million years ago, and bugs in the distinction that beetles had ancient pollen on them, both flowering plants and trees, which gives scientists a view into when they maybe changed their food source to the way that they are today, to flowering plants. There are also extinct ants that they found, named the hell ants, and aptly named due to large tusks on the side of their head that they were able to pin down their prey. Same with the unicorn ants, but a unicorn horn on their head. A man named Wing in Nanjing has his own personal collection of 30,000 specimens, in which he claims that there's anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 different species within it. However, there are difficulties in getting these fossils out of the area. This is due to there was internal strife within the country between an independence army and the government. The independence army held the area for a while, in which it made the area dangerous. But once the government took over in 2017, they put taxes on the mines, which gave little incentive to mining out the amber fossils. There are also laws in place in which the artifacts must remain within their home countries, both in Myanmar and in China. And there's an ethical debate about whether they should even take them out of the country. Should they not be within their own culture? What if Myanmar wished to build their own museum and all their amber fossils were far away throughout the world? Another difficulty for the scientists to get their hands on it is that they must compete with collectors for rare finds. So in conclusion, valuable fossils contained in ancient amber are found in the Myanmar country near China. Scientists are invested in this due to what discoveries can be made and insights into the ancient world due to how well the tissues were preserved. There have already been incredible discoveries made, and however, there are difficulties in obtaining these fossils due to internal strife, international law, and ethical concerns. Scientists also have to compete with collectors, and rare finds may be lost to them due to being sold off to someone else. And here is my article and the reference. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.